All right, so it's been just a couple days later. If you remember, we had this black 3/4 inch PVC. The only thing I've done is you saw us solder the ends on. The ends running out the other end here. I used a little bit of styrofoam to make a nice snug fit like so. And then remember our battery box that we made. So now it's time to attach one of those, but I don't want to do that quite yet. We were working, I washed out and cleaned out the kayak. We're going to move it in here, and we're going to start attached. I'm going to start setting that up because I'm not exactly sure. So the next thing is our fish finder. I got it in the other day. Let's unbox it, see what it comes with, see what we need by that time. The kayak, for me pressure washing it, should be all dry. We'll get it all set up, raise the seat, put the fish finder in, reorganize, and install our light. So don't go anywhere. That's what's here this week, and see you soon. Came in. The Lowrance Hook 2 triple shot. So triple shot says that it comes with side scan, which for when I do crappie fishing, side scan going up on side scan against pylons, brush piles, let you see where the fish are. We'll see how it works on a kayak. So let's go ahead and open this up. I found this on Amazon. Amazon seemed to have the biggest price, or the best price. So let's open box. All right, so welcome aboard. Oh, and then I got a universal Scotty mount to mount this on the kayak. We'll get to that later. So normal. Let's see here. Make sure I can. There's the fish finder itself. It's only a 5-inch display, but I think for the kayak that'll be fine because I won't be using all the different options at one time. Hopefully that'll stay. So it takes some minor cosmetic damage for this, and looks like you can see right here has a couple scuffs. Unfortunately, I'll probably cause more damage than that myself. Okay, back in the box. Move that over there. More packaging. We've got hardware. I need that. We've got more hardware. This looks like what the looks like this will fit nicely right on the Scotty mount. Looks like this what goes in here. Not exactly sure which way. We'll read the instructions for that. And then the transducer. Now this is what I was concerned about, is the transducer. Look how long the transducer is. Let's open it up. That's the transducer. 11 inches long. So running on the side of the kayak, it's quite big, but that's what you have to do side scan. Again, for what I'm using it for on the kayak, I've got about 12 miles too long of cable here, and because there's so many pins, you can't really cut it or short it. I'll show you. a nice easy method to get rid of all that stuff and how I do it. It does create a little bit of drag, but it is what it is. And then here, this is the power cable we're going to mount right on there. And that's how we're going to mount to our battery box. A couple more, fuse, some more hardware, and the Lucid instructions. So let's put that in there, We'll worry about that later. We'll worry about this later. This looks like the transducer mount. And it looks like I can mount the transducer with what I have on the Kayak without having to use that bracket. So first is first, let's go ahead and get it prepped to mount on here. So these holes are supposed to somewhat line up, oh looky there, somewhat line up in some way or fashion. Before we do that, we do got to mount the Scotty pedestal and Scotty mount. Right. That is that. So now let's. All right, so let's get the Kayak in here and let's start putting all this together. We'll raise the seat and all that fun. Be right back. All right, so let me show you what I got mocked up. So here's our Kayak, right? So I've got the seat laid out. I think what I'm going to do here is we're going to go flush with this edge here. And then I've already marked out, I'm going to have these sliced at an angle to help cut away from sharp objects. And then on this side, you can see I got to cut them down, but you'll see here marked out and then cut off and marked out. This will still give me room to use this, because if you look here, it'll be completely missing, and I can still run that through. Once these are in, I'll put a couple holes on the front and backs of these, mount those onto there, and then my seat, I'm now sitting up higher to where this pole used to sit in these grooves. So this cross member here was in these grooves. So this one sat on that groove there. So now we're sitting up higher, and I think that's going to be a better experience on this one, to raise that seat up that much. Now I'm sitting on top of the Kayak, not in the Kayak. So with that being said, let me cut those pieces down, and I will be right back with you. Something kind of like that. Right on the edge there, right on the edge there, and this one goes right on the there and there, just like so. So not bad. Just trying to get out of this whole bottom compartment down here and get up on top where I can actually see what's going on. So, all right, let's mount the seat. scary is drilling into the kayak. So let's So as you can see, seat